Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praises to our power Yahweh Shem Shai, Shem Kadash. Call Halalam La Yahweh Shem Shai, Shem Kadash. That's in the ancient Hebrew, saying our praise to Yahweh, in the name of Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Yahweh is the correct name for the God of the Bible, who the world ignorantly call Jehovah, God, or Yahweh. His son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly call Jesus Christ. The true name for the God of the Bible in the Hebrew is Yahweh. His son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. I want to give the wonders unto elders and apostles of great Stone. And shalom to all the brothers and out there pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. To all that believe in this gospel, shalom. Brother Isaac from Camp James, Jamaica, and this lesson also been entitled Marvel Not If the World Hates You, which it's supposed to. So Stevie said, marvel not, and don't be surprised. That's why it's supposed to be, because as it's written, good is set against evil, and life against death. So as the godly man against the sinner, and we're those men that's trying our best, right, to be that godly person serving Yahweh Shem Shai. This is the book of 1 John chapter 3, and verse add it here. Let's get it back. Verse 13. It says, marvel not, my brethren, if the world hate you. Let's look up the word marvel real quick. Marvel, from Merriam-Webster offline. It says one that causes wonder or astonishment, intense surprise or interest. So don't be surprised, when you see the world hate you or until a level disregard you, like you're insignificant. Words don't mean nothing, or presence don't really mean much of this world. Why? Because in the day, I wish I'd say it clearly that we are not of this world. But keep that in mind. You may there work, you may there run your family, and you don't feel accepted. You don't feel like you belong there. It's just a part of it, Let me see if we can get it real quick. John 17. And 17. Or 15. John 15 and 19. It says, if the world hate you, you know that it hate me before it hate you. So the reason why the world really hate you, because we're of Yahweh Shem Shai, and our manner of life, or the speech, how we carry ourselves, go back to manner of life, our behavior, and things that we believe in. It's based off Yahweh Shem Shai. And because of that now, the world, because they don't like Yahweh Shem Shai, by default, they don't like we either. So they may not like if you want to invite you out and have your own. But it is what it is, right? That's a good thing at the end of the day. It says, if ye were of the world would love his own. So if we are part of them, would be loved. Our speech would actually be of the world. Therefore, that's the reason why we would be loved. I'm going to go to 1 John 4 and verse 5. It says, so that one, main point 4 and 5 and 6. It says, beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of God, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. Hereby know ye the spirit of Yahweh. Every spirit that confesseth that Yahweh Mashiach is come in the flesh is of Yahweh. And every spirit that confesseth not that Yahweh Mashiach is come in the flesh is not of Yahweh Shem Shai. And this is the spirit of Antichrist, right, against the anointed. Wherefore ye have heard that it should come, and even now already is it in the world. Ye are of Yahweh to the children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in them, that is in the world, sorry. It says, they are of the world, therefore speak they of the world, and the world heareth them. So when the whole philosophies of this world is spoken, and the beliefs of this world, the customs of this world is spoken, people gonna flock to it. But when we speak of the old way, when we speak of the biblical way, you'll be shunned. Why? Because people are gonna want hold them off, and the ancient way and the biblical ways of Yahweh, and they are not of Yahweh Shem Shai. So therefore they will shun it, as written. This is the condemnation that light is coming to the world, and man of darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. Verse 6, it says, we are of Yahweh. He that know Yahweh heareth us. He that is not of Yahweh heareth not us. Where hereby know we the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. Right? And going back to now John 15 and verse 19, it says, if ye were of the world would love his own. So if we were a part of them, we would have been loved, just as when we were a part of the world, we were loved. That's why Peter tell us, them think it's strange, just get it real quick, like people knew us before, we will come that new man and woman in Yahweh Shem Shai. This is 1 Peter 4 verse 1. For as much then as Yahushua had suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. For he that had suffered in the flesh had ceased from sin. And that's basically us fighting against the desires of this flesh, so you're going to suffer. Alright? And even not wanting to be of this, what the scripture say, why you must start way to seek love. By us not trimming our ways here and being defrauded, the famed, shamed, people don't really want to be around you, right? At some on a small level, maybe, but after a while you grow in this truth, you get new friends, true friends, right? As I always try to say, who are my mother, who are my brother, who are my sister, them that do the will of Yahweh Shem Shai. But people that want new people that want to associate ourselves with, for some reason, them detach themselves from a why, because two different vibration now, two different spirit, So basically, us turning to Yahweh Shem Shai, no longer want yam pork, no longer want go party, go dance, and basically be a nigger, no longer want commit adultery, no longer want go church or be a rasta, so. No, we no longer have so-called Christian friends if brothers were Christians. No longer have Rasta friends to a degree, because I'm not saying we're going to separate ourselves 100% from the world, no. But there won't be a 100% agreement. The scripture says, can two walk together lest they be agreed? So scripture says we're supposed to be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. But there's still going to be that obvious division. Verse 2, that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the to the will of Yahweh. For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles, when we walk in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, ravelings, banquetings, and abominable idolatry. So at one point we were just a nigger, accepted of the world. People liked us. People wanted to be around us. Alright? And to a degree, you still have people like, we're not saying we are hated of every man right now, because we have a righteous spirit, but you have to have a righteous spirit for love us, and you have to have an evil spirit for hate us, because in the idea we're of Yahweh Shem Shai, right? It says, verse 4, wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you. And that's the point here. So let's go back to John 15 verse 19. If you were of the world would love his own. But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. And that's just it, Is even I think this I said David, I'm not sure who was it. Say it was like a sparrow. up on the roof. Sometimes you're gonna feel alone in this fear, but we're not alone. We have brothers. You know, we have Yahweh Shemel Shai of all time will say now will leave us, forsake us. You know, but at times yeah, when in the world you might feel alone. And this even stem from me down plantation and me and Jacob talk and stuff with, and I was in a conversation but I was not in conversation. I say, yo, can't there on be yo, just feel like I mean can't talk my mind yeah so. You see me? So until they run brothers, you can finally they run another person like see a mindset, yo. But in the world, yo, you won't be alone. No one there, to basically share our thoughts and our ideas, with our way around is evil. Going back to the scripture that says what they'll walk through the valley of the shadow of death, right? Death on every side. See. Let's go to the point. Psalms 101 verse 6. It says, I am like a pelican of the wilderness. I am like an owl of the desert. I watch and am as a sparrow alone upon the housetop. So I feel alone more while. Even when you're out there in the world, you look on, people are growing and they might enjoy themselves. And, well, they don't want to say enjoy themselves, they might destroy themselves. I just did look you and people like they're running say, you're good, you are one is me, yeah man, make them pass by. We just did for the most part just observing because we can't really indulge in those things that they're indulging because it's all just corrupt, right? I think even at one point, I'm saying even in my household, it's like he's like a stranger. Or maybe it was Job that said it. Yeah, but the point has been made still. Some of the schools with this verse 20 now back to John 15 verse 20. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. And that's the it, yo. We have Yahweh Shemel Shai. Look what they did the Lord. They crucified him ultimately. They denied him. So right sing Isaiah 56. It wasn't no comely person where people want their own and so forth, yo. You see me? Alright. But with that, you hope this test is edifying to look out there. Giving all praises to our boy Yahweh Shemel Shai, Shem Kakadash. Double honors unto our elders and apostles of great millstone. And shalom to the full like shalom.